Good evening, my friends, and welcome to a Wednesday night Magic the Gathering arena session with Land Say Go. I'm your host tonight, Jeremy. And tonight, it's just a chill sesh. It's just a chill sesh. We've completed a number of events recently. We've been building some decks. We've been testing some things out. We tried out a little bit of Kethis combo last night. We've been doing some drafts. We may potentially slide into a draft at some point tonight, but otherwise just a real chill sesh, and play some Magic the Gathering for a couple hours with you guys. Hopefully you have an opportunity to stop by and say hi. This is becoming very quickly a favorite pastime of ours and a favorite current time of ours, so let's dive right into it. I think I'm going to play some competitive games to start. Keep trying to climb the ladder a little bit and wait for some folks to tune in, and yeah, should be a lot of fun. We can get into some drafts. It doesn't really matter. I'm just excited to be here playing some Magic the Gathering with you folks. So let's get to it. Wednesday night session. Our buddy Devo still not feeling too good, unfortunately, but a couple more days to recuperate and he should be back right as rain. This is going to be a chill sesh. What I mean by chill is, you're right, it is counterintuitive, isn't it? Sorry about that. Hi, Moon. How are you? Hello. Sounds like JB to me. All right, guys, let's chill out. This is very serious. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I mean by chill, but we can definitely chill out and play some wonky decks if we want. It sounds great to me, actually. Right after this Teamer Elementals match, we'll do that. Doing all right. Not the best day, admittedly, but trying to end on a good note here. Well, thank you. That's very kind to say. I'm sorry you had some friction today. Some days are like that. The whole friction thing. Looks like they're neo-forming for a Risen Reef here. Opponent really trying to hit that land. They may be stuck on 2, and if that's the case, guess not. So here things get really interesting for our opponent. Leafkin Druid, Risen Reef trigger, hits another land. Cloudkin Seer's good there too. Another land, draws a card, tapped out. Opponent's going to be taking some damage here. Five of it definitely coming through. And they're gonna need an answer here. Omnath can maybe help them. Neoform into another Risen Reef 2/2, and that's 10 damage for certain there. Got a Scry trigger, 5 available mana. recoil on the pelt collector. Well, that effectively ends the game right there. That is it. Stressful days are part of crawling the planet, floating through space. I'm sure you're no stranger to that. They come and they go. Not that you need any of my sage advice or anything, but stressful days are just a rite of passage, my friend. They just happen, unfortunately. So I do like a little veil of summer here. And at the same time, that felt really good. Operationally, that felt really good. Let's pop back into another game. Really, really good. Opponent will play first tonight. Not as fast as we generally like our hands to be, but maybe manageable. I'd imagine that shocks came in, lightning strikes came in. Hey, Slippy. How are you, man? It is good to see you. We've probably got a bolt the bird scenario here. Here comes the shock. Oh. ¿Cómo estás, señor Slipknot? Yeah, today was definitely a good day. No attacks. Sad that I didn't buy Stoneforge while it was banned. Yeah, it is back with a fury right now. It is back with a fury. Even though it was banned, it was still an expensive card. Now it's outright obscene. Well, let's get Vivian out there and play.
Close your eyes and listen to the sounds of the wild. I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Get some damage going. I feel like I feel violated, and WotC should gift me a set for my inconvenience. I feel the same way about several really old cards. There's Omnath.
I'm made for conflict.
Poor
like
Vivian.
this.
And now she dies. And now she dies. That's too bad.
I'll return with larger predators. Nature will take back what rightfully belongs to it.
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo.
My, how you've grown.
We'll just hold off for one turn here. We're going to be able to... If he plays a land, He does. Pumps it to a 5/5. Okay. 10 play sets of Black Lotus. That'd be nice. They are very difficult cards to come by these days. Full swing at Vivian. No swing at Vivian from our opponent here. Is it just me, or does it feel like Vivian should have died in war? No, just Jace. Just Jace, if you ask Debo. So opponent is definitely going for Vivian here. I think the smart move here is to actually trade off in blocks.
I'm a survivor.
I don't know that that was really the best move by our opponent, to tell you the truth. So we've got 7. We can put a 5/5 into play. It becomes a 7/8 trample. X equals 5. Let's just make it huge. Completely out of reach. Completely out of reach for our opponent.
To survive.
That's the end right there. Temur Elementals doesn't really have an answer for that. Yep. That's the end. Yeah, Gideon's got to be that good guy that goes, though, unfortunately. Slipknot ranked us up. Climbing the ranks again. So we're here. It is a chill sesh. We don't got to play competitive games. Let's maybe see if we can bust out an old deck or something and try some goofy stuff. Let's build a deck. Building a deck sounds fun and pretty chill. Why couldn't it just be Tybalt? Because you need uncommons. You got to have uncommons. I just can't see where Vivian can go. Her whole thing was, Bolus is bad. Yeah, that is true. Bolus bad. Grizzly Bear good. Let's play with some of the cards that are going to rotate. How about some mono red dragons? Ah! We don't have them. We don't have them. I don't really want to burn the wild cards on them right now either. Maybe we draft. How about we draft? That's always nice and chill. You guys want to do a draft? This looks really cool for when you get back, Debo. By the way, Omniscience draft. Looks really neat. Probably going to have a great deal of fun doing that. Oh, the gang is piling on. Nate's here. Slipknot's here. Moon's here. Debo. Drafting core set 2020 can be so lackluster, but it is. See, core sets are a really rich drafting environment, though, because it's fairly balanced. It is definitely fairly balanced. So, I mean, we can do some draft. I'm okay with that. Try to pick up some wins. We just need 6 wins to get our gems back. Just 6 wins. Oh, we can do 6 wins. I'm not worried about 6 wins. I mean, it's either blue-green, blue-black, or red-green. That's the top 3 archetypes. Blue-white can be very good if you've got the right flying cards. Why don't we draft a little bit? That's good and chill. Or I can just go back into ranked games and we can play some ranked games. I'm feeling kind of lost without guidance, though. You guys should help me out. Sorry for the yawn there. Why not mod matches? Mod matches? Sure. But I think, don't we get stream sniped while that's happening? We could do mod matches. That sounds great to me. Sure. You'll have honor with it? Okay, great. How do I invite you? Let's see. How do I do that again? Direct challenge. What's your display name? What's your display name, Master Moon? You'll put me in. Oh, ho, ho. Great. Yeah, shows my name right here. I thought I needed to issue him a challenge, though. Click it and paste it in chat. Okay. Copy to clipboard. There you go, brother. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Both parties need to do so. All right. Opening arena. I love the ellipses there. I love the ellipses. That's great. Master Moon. Nice. Nice. All right, Moon. Let's play a game. Fun. This is a good chill stream. Playing with the mods. Playing with our friends. The people with the power. I love that Moon is yet to reveal what Walker... There we go. A Johnny versus Jaya Ballard. I've got to avoid vocally saying. He said he's going to keep it honorable, but I don't really care if he stream snipes. Could be pretty bad if he can see my hand at all times. You would think that it would be pretty bad. Sure. Hello. Snipe him to death, Moon. Interesting. Okay. I like it. I like it. Mono black. From my observations, he's playing a deck that runs swamps. Yes. That would probably be correct. Play as a Healy.
You've never seen anything like this.
Okay. Pays 2 life, draws a card. Interesting. Bye, Saheeli.
Trust me. You'll thank me later. There was nothing.
What, Argel's Bloodfast? It's a great card. It is truly a great card. When this first came out and Torrential Gearhulk was still in play, holy Moses was it powerful. I mean really, really powerful. Well, let's plus up to Fairy here.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Plus up to Fairy. And I like the idea of playing... It's a cheaper Greed. Yeah, Greed's still better. Just because of the art. The Filfolio art. Let's go... Nah. Nah, we'll go to combat. That's fine. I'm going to pass the turn. So at what point do we just like rope out Master Moon? Just sit here and let the timers expire. Oh, so shady. Pass to attackers. Sure.
Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
That resolves. That resolves as well. Of course, I have no choice.
Behold, new wonders.
Don't worry, I got this.
Moon is definitely drawing a goodly amount of cards here. Nice. Yes, a very goodly amount. Contempt on Teferi.
We will meet again.
Sure. Sure. I love that.
Stand by and watch. Let's try this.
Not greed. Phyrexian Arena are underworld connections. Phyrexian Arena is a very powerful card. Very powerful. Lose a life, draw a card. Pretty good. Let's opt. I think we bottom that. Move to blockers. Where's he gaining the life from? Oh, the Vraska's Contempt. Okay, got it back. That makes sense. Draw some cards with the Bloodfast. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, well, let's go Karn.
I advise that you yield.
We'll plus Karn.
I'll make use of that later.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Okay. Drawing them cards. 7. Oh no! Oh, I thought it was Villas for sure. Did they tap for 7? Oh, there's a Cabal Stronghold in play. Nice. Sure, that resolves. That resolves. Absolutely. That resolves. That resolves.
Good choice.
Shock or shock? Oh, guess we got a shock. Oh, we can't do both. That's too bad. We can't do both. But we can... Here, we can force him. Or her. Or Moon. We can force Moon to have to interact with the Chandra.
Explosive with Pyromancer. Let's get toasty.
And those have silver counters. Takes one from Chandra Emblem. Lots and lots of cards in hand. Lots. Choops magoops. That resolves. Twilight Prophet's good there. That's good. Oh, let's plus Karn again. Plus up the Karn.
Well chosen.
Yeah, they're both horrible choices. I win next turn if Karn stays and he doesn't gain life. I had the win. I think I've still got the win. No. What? What? Shock and Exile, 7 points of burn. Oh, that's funny, Debo. Do we go to the chin with it? We can go to the chin with it. I was thinking just play Sarkhan and go to combat and then burn him down. I mean, he's dead. He's dead on Sarkhan Plus anyway. Here, I can actually Teferi Time Raveler, and if that resolves, it locks him out, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Sarkhan, and the game's over.
Right on schedule.
Hope it's not too hot for you.
Might be a bad idea.
Good game, brother. Good game, Moon. Silly Jeskai Walkers. Silly Jeskai Walkers. Oh, Jeskai Walkers. Hey, Debo, we need to come up with a being right back screen. Like a be right back screen. It'd be cool if we had like a little 5-minute video that we could put together of just some goofy stuff. Clips. Or like put together a video of us being obnoxious or something. All these things with time. I know that there are 1,000 things going on right now, but is Moon coming back again, or were we doing it again? No, it wasn't that bad, Moon. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, we need to make that. Moon, it wasn't that bad. I appreciate the game. I actually had tremendously good draws. I really did. I had 3 Teferi. And then I drew into the Chandra. I drew into the Karn. expecting more of a creature-based strat. Yeah, I thought I'd throw you for a curveball. 0 creatures. Except for the ones that Sarkhan creates in the form of planeswalkers. That deck, that Jeskai Walker's deck, is very, very oppressive. It's a difficult deck to contend with. It really is. I know I made tokens, but that's Jeskai Walkers. That deck made the top 8 in GP Kansas City here, didn't it, Debo? Wasn't the guy that Matt was playing that Jeskai Walkers deck? He was playing Jeskai Walkers. Yeah, Sarkhan's busted in general. I completely agree. He's great, in fact. And the deck I had was built in guilds. Okay, well. I don't think that Jeskai Walker list has been updated for Core 2020. Maybe it has. No, I don't think so. I think it was a... Here, let's look at it. Take a peek at it. It was a while ago I built that one. Yeah, I mean, Shock was around before that. But, yeah, this is an older deck. I did throw in 2 of the Chandra. On a modification on it, but it's still kind of an older deck. But it was still a good game. It was fun. I mean, the nature of Magic is you'll get me next time. You know? That's the way it is. It was a great game. It was. That was fun. Seeing you use that Argyll's Bloodfast, I mean, you were drawing a tremendous amount of cards. A tremendous amount of cards. The instant speed deafening Clarions don't really help either. Oh, Slipknot doing a challenge. Mod games tonight. Good chill sesh. All right. Let's see. Go back to home. Play. Direct challenge. What are we going to play against Slipknot with? Good luck, both of you. Thank you, Moon. I appreciate that. What should we take against Slipknot? Debo, you got a preference? What's something we haven't played in a while? Abzan Legends. I don't even remember that deck. Where's that at? This? What the hell? What the hell is this? Debo, did you build this? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I am up for whatever, so. Abzan Legends. Cool. Oh man, that's really slow. It's really slow, but we've got the cast downs. Man, I feel like we should mulligan this hand. I really do. But we're not gonna. We're not gonna. By the way, sorry if the game were slow. My internet sucks. No, man, it was fine. Absolutely no lag. I was joking. Actually, when we were playing, I was joking with everybody in the chat that, like, maybe we should have a good old troll and just kind of, like, sit there and let our timers tick down. Just sit there and burn all our timeouts. But that's not nice. That's not nice, so we didn't do that. 2 green. Llanowar Elves. Oh, another tapped land. Boo. Steel Leaf's good there. Good thing we got a cast down for that. Mitigate some of that threat. I legit would have cried. Solana Wayfinder. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Reveal a creature or land card from among them. Oh, it's elves, man! It's elves. Nasty. Well, let's get a first striker into play. Little bit of elf ball. I love it. I love it. Clan Caller's bad news. Yeah, Clan Caller's bad news. Swings in. No blocks. Look at all these tapped lands. Why? So, we can cast down one of the Clan Callers and bring everything back down within first strike range. And then next turn, Prison Realm. That thing. Next turn, Prison Realm, that thing. Yeah. Let's Prison Realm. Hopefully he's not holding Elvish Rejuvenators. Let's clip that. Overgrown Tomb's fine. It gets us closer to Liliana. And we pump our Knight of Malice. And we'll duress just in case there's some funny business going on here. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, we'll take that Bond of Flourishing. And then no attacks. Nice. Kind of got some troubles going on here. We can enter tapped. There's a good chance we may get run over here. But whenever deals combat damage to your player planes or return to target creature or planeswalker card in your graveyard that wasn't put there this combat. Sick! Well, let's Vraska and give Slipknot a little bit of bait here. And we'll -3 Vraska and nuke the Clan Caller to bring the damage across the board back down. No attacks. My number neighbor is texting me. What the fuck is this night? Number neighbor. Number neighbor is texting me? What's a number neighbor? No! Oh, disaster. Rabid bite off the top, empty-handed.
Shadows. For now.
Well, let's Shalai. Damn. Marwyn the Nurturer. I'm surprised no Beast Whisperer yet. A number neighbor is the person who has your cell number shifted one number. Awesome. Yeah, I've had that happen. Okay, so Temple Garden, do we pay the 2? Sure. And then Storev. And then a cast down on... a cast down on the... That gives him a 1/1. But I think we have to. No attacks. Yeah. So someone is unknowingly texting you. Mono green elves. Oh my goodness. Well, let's play Liliana
The undead make great minions.
and a Sun Petal
Loyal
Grove
and savage.
and plus Lily
Putrid, but effective.
and go no attacks. Pelt Collector. Marwyn gets bigger. You gassed out. Stream Sniper! Don't you gas out on me. You get back in there.
Smelly, but effective.
You start swinging. We're only at 5. Play an overrun. I miss overrun. That's a card that could use a reprint. Am I wrong? 2 colorless and 2 green for +3/+3 for all creatures. It doesn't seem bad. Or was it +2/+2? It's +3/+3 for all creatures for 4 mana. That's not overpowered. Is it? Well, here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. We can continue building a zombie army. We can force our opponent to sacrifice 2 creatures, and then damage sync becomes a real problem for us. So we almost have to keep making tokens,
Mindless minions.
play a land tapped, play a Knight of Malice. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers for 6 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No attacks. I don't have priority. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just both building. I don't know. I'm referencing the ancient times. That's true. With Overrun, you mean? Yeah. They've got Overcome. They reprinted that, but it's a mana more expensive and gives 1 less point power and 1 less point toughness to each creature. Oh, Slippy. All right. Scooped it up. Scooped it up. Good game, Slipknot. Good game, good game. You almost had me. You almost had me. I thought that rabid bite was going to be the end of it, but... Yeah. Good game. Good game. Yeah, it was a nice match. That was a good game. I love seeing Elf Ball too. That shows some real brass. That shows some real brass. I love Elf Ball. It's one of my favorites. Absolute favorites. Let's see, what other decks have we not played in a while here? What's this? Oh, this is Debo's enchantment deck. Have you guys ever seen this? With the Starfield Mystic? This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's really cool, actually. What else do we got? It's like a trip down memory lane. Green-White Champion was a lot of fun to play. Simic Proliferate? I don't think that one really ever got up and off the ground, but we tried. Yeah, we tried with that one. Path of Metal? That deck's really fun, too. All hinged on this card. When Path of Metal enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each creature that doesn't have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, or Haste. Whenever you attack with at least 2 creatures that have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, and or Haste, transform Path of Metal. And then it basically becomes this giant boomstick. Add 1 mana of any color. It deals 2 damage to an opponent when you tap for 2, tap for 3. Choose a creature at random that attacked this turn. Destroy that creature. If you can get it, if you can get the timing right on it, it's exceptional. It's exceptional. And then a bunch of First Strike, Haste, Mentor. These have Vigilance, the tokens. Gideon gives something, one of those things that we need. Aurelia is disgusting here. Oketra's really awful in this. When you can actually resolve Oketra. We can take that for a spin. Let's take that for a spin. And just a traditional constructed game. Oh, we have to pay to play traditional constructed. How silly is that? How silly is that? Was there even a sideboard on that deck before we do that? Debo made a sideboard for it. I'm sure he did. Yeah, there they are. So Baffling End, Brought Back. Direfleet, Daredevil, Leyline of Combustion's good. Rekindling Phoenix. Lyra. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll take that into a traditional constructed. Pay $1,000 in our fake gold. Traditional constructed. Play traditional constructed. And we'll be going against meta decks. So, might not be the best. So maybe... I mean, it is a good deck. It's legitimately a good deck, but... What's this? What's play? We just get to play? Just play... Play a game? Let's just play a game. Alright, let's see how this goes. Debo, the reason he's probably not been talking to us much tonight, you guys, is because he's grinding through the podcast. He was feeling really icky, so I took over. Well, he took the trip, and then he was feeling really icky, so he wasn't here yesterday for a stream, and I took over tonight so he could recover a little bit, and he's probably grinding through the podcast right now. For tomorrow, new podcast. You can hear Debo and I argue a little bit. It's all playful, but we argue a little bit for sure. So let's keep that. That's exactly what we need. Sacred Foundry tapped. go Clifftop Retreat and resolve our Path of Metal just to make sure that that's in play. I know it doesn't deal any damage to anything, but it's best to have it in play. Just in case we draw another Fanatical Firebrand, we can actually flip it right then and there. And at that point, our opponent is in a really bad situation. That's a great animation. I love that one. For History of Benalia, I love that one. Nice. Barkide Troll's good. Sweet. We don't need that land. That's for sure. Let's go to combat. And attackers attack with both. Yeah, blocks there is fine. Can't give it hexproof right now, so. One mana of any color on that flipped land. Yeah, your path deck. They were asking. We were looking through some of the old stuff. The old decks that were in there. I was, just kind of a chill stream. You know how it is, man. Pulling up old stuff. And then Moon asked, what's Path to Metal? And I was like, well, it's Path to Metal. And here we are. Too bad I don't have mana untapped, you scallywag. This is funny that we can do this with another path, though. Is it a legendary land? Dang it. Still, let's do it anyway, because it's going to clip that Grateful Apparition. Tee-hee! Oh, this game's over. This game's over. Take 4, sir. You there. You there. Sure. Oh, Ketra. Yep, there she is. Please feel free to block. Or take 2. That's also fine. T-Tac. Fun! Hey, it's my path deck. Fun! T-Tac. T-Tac. Attack! Oh, attack. Okay. Uh-oh.
I survived an apocalypse. I will survive you.
That's actually a problem. She's bad. That's bad, McCoy. Yeah, that's bad.
My, how you've grown.
My. Do. Don't forget your path activations, EOT. I didn't have any untapped mana, otherwise I certainly would have done it for you, sir. I promise. I promise. Path activations, EOT. Yeah. Swinging at Vivian. Oh, she gonna die. She gonna die. Whoa.
Ah, I've endured worse. I've let Scala down.
Lets her go. Let's her go. Mezzali, Tower of Triumph. It's cool art. It's cool art. Man, I'm so excited about some of the stuff that's coming to the website, you guys. Aww. Bioketra. Yeah. I'll put her back. Pass to attackers. Pass to the end of combat. Well, you don't get off that easy. Take two. Woohoo! Hi, sweet cheeks. First strike for two. Let's go to combat. Up to one creature. All attack. Just kidding. Well. Nah. Well. Am I okay with that? Yes. I'm okay with that. But I have to transform the path. Taking 4. Trade him off. Yeah, just joking. How obnoxious would that be if... Okay, so that's Path to Metal. Path of Metal is the name of the card, but Path to Metal is the name of Debo's deck. And like I said, when it curves the right way, it's very, very oppressive. It is very oppressive. Your opponent can't attack unless they want to lose their only creature. Yeah, they scooped when we got to 5. We got them down to 5. We resolved Aurelia. We at the beginning of combat put the +2/+0 and Vigilance on the first striker. The Sunhome Stalwart swung in. They took that 4. We also swung with the 4/4 zombie token from Oketra. They blocked, took 4, and then scooped. So, I mean, meh. All right, what other deck do we want to try? Nice chill game. Or we can build one. We can build one, too. We can build one. We can pull up the website and choose one of those decks and build one. One of the ones that we've built back in the day. When your path flipped, you could have floated mana from the original, flipped the path, and then burned 2 with all the BMS. Yeah. We could have been more efficient, but if there's anything that I think that we've proven to you, it's that we don't think things through a lot of the time, right? Just turn creatures sideways. Play lands, turn creatures sideways. Chandra Tribal's a really fun deck, but we've played a lot of that. Let's pull up. I've been wanting to build a blue-white Pridemate deck. Blue-white Pridemate. We can't build Tron. We can't build Tron. This is standard. Oh, is there... You're talking about Debo's Tron deck? Where is that? And blue-white Pridemate sounds fun to build. We can come up with some really good ideas there. I've already got some ideas. They're creeping in. Blue-white Tron. Where is it? Oh, this deck. So, we've got... So this is the Steel Overseer combo where we're using the Manifold key to untap the Steel Overseer over and over and over again. Voltaic Servant on the instep allows us to untap. I'll send in my list if I can get it to work. Oh, you've got a list? Yeah, send it in right now. I'll build it right now. Has the deck submission tool not been working? We can build something new. We are just waiting on your list. Let me know when it's in. Do 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 do. Well, I'd really like to be able to drive more viewers to the channel with all of us. I think that so am I going to be the only mod without a deck named after me? Send me a deck list. Build something. We'll build it. Send me a deck list. The deck submission tool's at the bottom of the website, www.landsaygo.com, and we'll build it, and it will be there. As a matter of fact, I'll let you maintain a deck constantly within the stream. I think that sounds really cool. www.landsaygo.com/deck-tech. There it is. You can pop a list right in there, and I will build it right here on stream, and we will play them. Oh, yes. I'll wait for Throne, plus my creative juices are going towards my capstone at the moment. Good for you. Good for you. Get that capstone out of the way. Graduate. Put that chapter behind you, and then there's going to be another one right in front of you. They keep doing that, chapters. They're only part of a larger thing, as I'm sure you're well aware, especially if you're working on your capstone. And good luck with that. That's a worthwhile pursuit. I have several degrees. There they are. You guys see them? It's really hard to try to do that but there's my degrees. Several of them, my friends. And every one of them was a worthwhile pursuit. Every one. I'm proud of that. It was a great moment in my life. I met Debo when I was in college. And now we're heterosexual life partners. He's more the silent Bob, and I'm definitely Jay, you know? $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, you owe me, oh me, oh. My jungle love. Oh-wee, oh-wee, oh. I'm sorry about that. I love Jay and Silent Bob. Stand outside a building singing Goodbye Horses. I believe the name of that band is Lazarus. And yes, we do. Fuck, I'm bored, man. And boredom is the first stage on the road to relapse. Oh. Exactly. Oh, did you submit the list? Let's build a deck of magic cards. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I got the list. All righty. Here we go. Impassioned Orator. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need any of those. How many planes do we need? 12. But we're not going to use those planes. We're going to use our newly acquired full art planes. Wait, we got the Mirage ones, but Let's use these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those. We got the list. List is coming. Let's do islands real quick. Islands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It needs some love, I will say. Yeah, we'll spice it up right here. We're going to do it right here. Right now. So that's 18 lands. 4 hallowed fountains. No glacial fortresses? Let's actually like the how much mono blue do we have here? Don't have the glacial fortress. Are you okay if I add them? Or do you want me to play this as it is? Live on Wednesday night. Lance Go. Make it strong. Got it. Okay, let's keep it. Let's actually keep it as is on the list until we get to the finalized list, and then we'll make some modifications to it and see if we can't take her in and get them dubs. Elite Guard Mage. I really like Elite Guard Mage. Quite a bit, actually. And I'm tempted to run more of them. So how about 2 M19s, 2 of the War of the Spark Pridemates. And let's go into... Okay, so 2 Elite Guard Mage right now. Doesn't seem bad. May pop that up to 3, but maybe not. Maybe not. Boop, boop. Elite Guard Mage. And then, let's see here. Yeah, Angel of Vitality. That's good. I like where you're going with this. Crap. I've thought about 3-drop Teferi. I mean, it's always good. It's always good. I really like, in these style decks, I really like... Dang, I wish Debo was listening, but he's not right now. But we'll look for it. Gideon's Company. That's what it's called. Gideon's Company. There they are. This card is great. Whenever you gain life, put 2+1/+1 counters on Gideon's Company. Put a loyalty counter on target Gideon Planeswalker. Right? Right? See, I mean, if we're talking about blue-white Pridemate, anytime we're gaining life, if we can have 2 creatures doing the same thing, we're kind of onto something there. But we'll consider that for later. Let's finish the list real quick. So, Healer's Hawk. Nice, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Dawn of Hope. 1, 2. Deputy. Deputy is in this meta right now. It'll be much better after rotation, but Deputy in this meta right now is kind of fragile. It just dies to so much. It really does. You've got to have a good sideboard option for it. Is this a best of 1 list that we're playing here? Looks like it is. Okay. Only play best of 1. Understood. That's fine. I like that. Prison Realm. 4 copies, main board. Manly. Womanly. How do we not have another copy of Prison Realm? Let's burn one of our 301 uncommon wild cards. They should let us cash in 10 of those for a rare. Or 5 for a rare. And then like 5 across the board. I should be able to do conversions. Just constantly convert. And they could even ramp it up if they wanted to. I don't really care. But the fact, I will never spend those. Or maybe I will. Maybe I will put a good dent in those, actually, when the new set drops. Now that I think about it. Okay, so let's see. A Johnny's Welcome. Okay, I like that too. Venerated Loxodon's very good here. Boy, I forgot all about her. Debo generally chooses these really fringe cards. I'm surprised that he hasn't tried to do something with that yet. A little bit of Hallowed Fountain. And some Dovin's Veto main board. Get your control on, my friend. There's a lot of control here. And I love it. So let's drop 2 of those planes. $22 lands isn't bad. What's top of our curve? 4, technically. Missing a 3-drop. We are missing. Am I? What am I missing? Elite Guard Mage. Did I not put it in there? Thank you for catching that. Got distracted. For the Glacial Fortress, the Angel of Vitality. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me take a little look-see here. Let's see. How many total creatures? 4, 8, 12. Technically many more if we need them. Good amount of creatures. It's mainly a creature deck. It does arguably need some Planeswalker support. I like the idea of Prison Realm and Dovin's Veto main board, though. You know what? Minus just the modification to the lands. Minus just the modification to the lands. What? Minus just the modification to the lands, I think that we... it seems good enough. Let's take it in. Let's take it for a spin and see how it performs. And then, you know, if we need to make additional modifications to it, we can absolutely do that. But let's get at least a good test run in. Slippy Pride Mate. What are our opinions on Brawl coming to Arena? Oh, dude. Debo and I are very, very excited for Brawl. Very excited for Brawl, actually. I'm in love with the idea of being able to play some Brawl on Arena, especially if it's ranked. Especially. We've got a deck called Guardian Project that's out there. I would love to build that, and I think Guardian Project... I mean... that list actually was surprisingly effective. Super good. This is a keepable hand. I like that hand. I don't like the lack of blue mana, but I like the lack of blue cards. And we'll start with a welcome. Hello. If they don't kill that this turn, it's going to get out of reach pretty quickly for red-blue. And if they drop a green mana source here, yeah, I'm smelling a lightning strike. They're going to have to go after that right now. What do you know? That's all right, though. This is what we do. I'm in the camp that appreciates something else for Arena, but I don't understand why it has to be in paper as well. You know, I don't know that I would go play... I honestly don't know that I would go play paper Brawl. You know what I mean? I don't know that I would do that. I may. I mean, I may. It's probably going to be Debo talking me into something like that. Let's gain a life. Well, 2 life. And then let's go to combat and gain 2 life. Okay. And I'm interested what our opponent's going to do here. Okay, there's the green. So, Omnath, I guess? No, a much more basic deck. So... Omnath next turn, maybe. I think we... I feel like that wasn't the right play, actually. I know I'm not buying a new rotating paper deck. 1 is enough for me. That's true. Brawl is kind of this... It's Commander Light. It's definitely Commander Light, you know? Yeah, Tiny Leaders came and went for sure. Frontier, the Japanese picked that up for a little while. And then off it went, right? Creeping Trailblazer's good. Good here. This deck's performing well. Overgrowth Elementals could be a little problematic. I mean, they're tapped out, so... Shocked in and played the Pride Mate? To have the veto up, you mean? I mean, that was pretty effective. I mean, that was pretty effective as is. The veto is not going to catch the Omnath, which is really one of their big plays in Teamer Elementals. I mean, Lightning Strike was out of range. They could have got the Hawk. They're not going to strike us to the face when we're at 32. That was pretty effective. I think in some ways, honestly, it might be difficult to justify throwing Planeswalker support in there. The veto, having the veto up when we know that we're playing against a deck that may potentially run sweepers is critical, right? And I understand that that's why the veto is main board. In a constructed format where we're bringing in sideboard cards, the veto is also obviously going to be restart and update to stay in support. To install a supported version of Windows. Oh no! My computer's telling me to install a new version of Windows. I'll do that after stream. I'm going to pick a time, and I'm going to do it right now. Can you guys give me just a second? Pick a time. It says 11:32. Yeah, sure. 7. But that was pretty effective, Slip. That was pretty good. I liked it. I mean, we curved out really well. Let's take a peek at it. Take a peek at it again. I like the Elite Guard Mage. Johnny's Welcome's good. The Impassioned Orator is good as well. Angel of Vitality gets really good. You know, I'd almost trim a Prison Realm and the 2 Loxodons. And I like the idea with the other angels of bringing in 2 copies of Lyra for top end. Because the extra +1/+1 counters don't really matter on the Ajani's Pride Mate. I get that it matters for the angels, but Lyra's going to do that for the angels anyway. And then maybe, yeah, Lyra's good. And then maybe just 1 copy of Gideon is kind of a gotcha. And then we have considerations like maybe dropping the Deputy of Detention to 3 and the Impassioned Orator to 3 and go with 2 of Gideon's Company just to try to build that in because I'm stubborn. But this guy can be nasty. It does raise our curve a little bit. It raises our curve, especially without the Convoke on our 5 mana. And we're adding more 4-drops. But can we try it this way? And then we'll go back. We can always go back. Let's give it a spin. Thank you. Gonna have to quit the vaping eventually. There's no nicotine in it these days. I've gotten down to like 0.1 nicotine, but I quit smoking cigarettes cold turkey when my daughter was born. But I still have to have a vice. But even that's getting old. I maybe should have mulled for the Ajani's Welcome. I feel like it's a really pivotal card in our deck. Twin Blade Paladin. Okay, cool. Let's try that next game. I don't know if I'm chewing in you guys' ears, and if I am, I'm sorry. I was finishing off that payday bar from last night. And it's finished, as you can clearly see. Man, that's a delicious candy bar. Isn't it? That's one of those ones that got it right. 4-drop 3/3 that gets a 1/1 counter per life gain as long as you were 25 or more. And it has double strike? I don't even remember that card. That seems ridiculous. Yeah, we'll definitely do that swap afterwards. Alright, we gained some life. We've got some control in hand. We can cast both of those spells. Would really like to draw a land here. Oh. Klutz. Klutzing it up. There's our land. Let's get some cards drawn here. Got Esper Control going. Not a fan of that. Let's see if we can get them to burn a spell now. Answer's no. Counter. Sinister Sabotage. Absorb. Okay. It's disappointing. Poor man's Esper mana base. Yeah, most of the play, you know. Thought Erasure. That doesn't feel good. Debo and I have been talking about that. Like, if we could buy paper Magic cards and somehow convert that to Arena with, like, codes, QR codes or code cards that are on the inside of the packs. But then they'd effectively be letting you double dip. And Arena is meant to be a digital version of the game, just like MTGO, and a revenue stream for the company. You can't fault them for doing that. It's business. Get into that search for Azcanta as soon as they can, that's for sure. How many cards? 3 cards? We don't got to worry about that just yet. Let's play Dawn of Hope. That's a big doy. And go full combat. And trigger. And draw a card. Board wipe. No. Goes for the Healer's Hawk. And plays the Healer's Hawk. Sure. I like that. Well, let's get the Gideon's company out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's big. I still don't get why. Slipknot says, what I still don't get, why do Arena and all technicalities whenever you have an MTGO? I don't know. One of the things that I've been curious about is whether or not MTGO will eventually like represent the front end, like kind of like the graphical UI that Arena has. Like, are they moving that way? Because they've been slowly making modifications to the MTGO front end and the UI, but it really does look like a platform that's from 2004, you know? Enter the God Eternals. I like it. So, 4 cards in graveyard. Let's go ahead and create a 1/1. And go to combat with a 9/9. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Arena is meant to be standard accessible, get people into the game. You know, to really have access to all of the cards, you either have to play a great deal, and grind. That feels terrible. That felt terrible. Right? That didn't feel good. Well, let's prison Relmugen, which it should be his brother, right? And we'll leave that right there. Bye, Ugin. Well, we can go to combat with a 1-1. Let him block. And we could deputy as well. Deputy what? Search? That's the smart move, right? To deputy search, or do we deputy the 4-4? Because this is a problem. Search is a problem. Let's deputy the search. Yeah. We'll deputy the search. No attacks. Narsets.
My prowess is unmatched by my peers. Put thoughtfulness before action.
What do we grab? Let's hope he bricked. All lands. Ah, oh, it's Dovin. Dovin's a good card.
Whatever you... I stand on the shoulders of giants.
I like Dovin. Angel of Vitality's good. Trigger down a hook, draw a card. Hey, didn't we draw a card? Oh, Narset. Narset! I always forget about her. Oh, Narset. Oof is right. Boo, hiss. Oh, we got to get rid of her. At least it isn't Tybalt. True. We'll discard the Donna Hook. That's fine. We had to know we were playing some type of hero deck that is being built.
By a good assault.
Keep an open mind.
Grabs a duress. Swings a 4-4. Sure. Whammy. We got to get at that Narset. Ferocidons now. That's coming. That's coming into this month. Ferocidon is back in rotation for a whole month.
There is elegance in simplicity.
Uh-oh. This could be bad. This could be bad. Two counters. Lyra. Oh, no. That is a major problem. Equalized, of course, but a major problem. Well, we're kind of in a grinder here now, aren't we?
I'm inspired by a good assault.
Kind of in a grinder. This is interesting. I mean, the one really great thing about this, why is he looking at my graveyard? Command the Dread Horde in hand, maybe? If there's the Command the Dread Horde in hand, we are donezo. Done, done, done. Oh, no! He killed himself with the Command the Dread Horde. He did his math wrong. Oh, no. Oh, he did his math wrong and killed himself. That's... That was pretty funny. That was probably the gift for tonight that we'll post on Twitter. That was pretty funny. So that was an hour and 47 minutes into the stream. Opponent kills self. Oh, man. Okay. Let's look at the deck again. I liked that. So let's go back. And what was that? Twin Blade Paladin? Is that what it was? Let's scroll up here a little bit. Yeah, Twin Blade Paladin. So let's drop the Gideon's Companies. Although you saw that those were... What? Are you kidding? How do we not have... I mean, we have opened what feels like a really obscene amount of M20. That's all right. We're grabbing them all. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. I like that card, actually. I feel like Lyra has the potential to save games. Do we leave her in, or do we commit to more Twin Blade Paladins? I feel like just the addition, I mean, you saw the additional bonus to the Angel of Vitality. Giving these angels lifelink? Gross. We gain 6 life every time they attack when they have lifelink. Gross. All right, so we'll run the 2 Twin Blade Paladins. I like that. And even though we're playing best of 1 with this, let's toss a couple of those in there, and let's get those... couple Gideon's Companies in the sideboard as well. Another copy of Gideon. Safara is a great idea. How many flyers do we have? 1, 2, 4, 8, 12 flyers. I mean, it's worth considering. She feels really bad when we don't... well, she feels really bad when we have her, you know, and can't really resolve her very effectively. But let's take a Safara. I don't want to drop Lyra, and I don't want to drop the Elite Guard Mage. I want more Elite Guard Mage, actually. Like, maybe we move this Gideon over here. Bring in a 1 of Safara. Tap 4 untapped creatures you control with flying. Yeah, Resplendent Angel's very good here. Very good. But we're getting into a whole, it's like a whole different kind of direction with that. I almost want to bring in one more of those. I feel like it's such a good card. And then we shift into Blue-White Angels. Yeah, Blue-White Angels, that's the real deal. I can't tell if I got bit by a spider or a mosquito. See that? It's ugly, whatever it is. And it doesn't itch so much as it just hurts. You know how it is. We're all animals, so you get like a bite or something, you gotta like paw at it and scratch at it. Yeah, I mean, we could shift to flyers, and at that point, we're talking about like favorable winds. We're talking about. I mean, I like what we got going on with the Pride Mate here. I like the Twin Blade Paladin. I like it a lot, in fact. I like this. Let's run another one. And if we want to make more modifications, we can. Of course we can. Nothing's stopping us. Let's go back to home. Run it like this. Try to resolve one of those Twin Blade Paladins and beat face with it a little bit. But that Gideon Company up to a 9/9. Jeez. Like, that's pretty substantial. How do we keep this opener? I think so, because if the Healer's Hawk lives, worst case scenario, we're drawing a card on 3 and getting to the mana base anyway. Hopefully. Let's try it. Ruh-roh. Yeah, more Soul Sisters in Standard would be great. Well, Ulamog back in Standard. Do you remember, were you guys playing in Kaladesh when Aetherworks Marvel was basically spinning the wheel into Ulamog turn after turn after turn, and how abrasive that was? I mean, it was, I played the crap out of that deck until it was banned. And it really did make my opponents rage. Just really rage. Oh man, our opponent's off to a great curve here.
Every opportunity. I believe in you.
He gave it what, indestructible? Trigger. Kind of in a bad spot here. We want to find a deputy of detention. So let's pay the 2. Not a planes. That's not what I said. No attacks. Yeah, Aetherworks Eggs was great. The Aether Flux Reservoir was fantastic, if that's what you're talking about, where you could play Paradoxical Outcome was the name of the card for 3 colorless and a blue, and you could pick up any number of artifacts and then cast them all again. And then you were getting the Storm counter on the Aether Flux Reservoir, gaining life for each one of the eggs. As soon as you were at 50 life, you could immediately pay, or 51 life, you could immediately pay the 50 and deal 50 directly to your opponent's face. That was obnoxious, too. That was obnoxious. It was great, but it was obnoxious. Didn't swing with the... Didn't swing... Sigiled Sword of Verilon is bad, okay? Well, we can Impassioned Orator, pay 2, hope. Well, we can Elite Guard Mage, gain 3. Trigger. And there's the Pride Mate, but we're too far behind right now. We really want to find one of those deputies. I'm starting to regret taking one of your deputies out.
I've fought worse.
That is big and ugly.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
Woohoo! That is big and ugly. It's just bad news. We got a block. Ugh. Ah! Oh, come on, deputy. Well, come on now, deputy. Deputy. One time. Aww. Hard misplay? How did I misplay? The Orator. Oh. Yeah, no joke. You ain't kidding. Vigilance, flying, lifelink. Are we dead here? I'm gonna head out early. I'm just wiped for whatever reason. Moon, thanks for tuning in, my friend. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Get some rest.
I can take it.
Uh-oh.
I will lend you my strength.
GG. Yes. That is correct. Yeah, let's just do that. No blocks. Oh, GG. They curved out so well there. They curved out so well there. Well, we're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that. No, we can't end on a loss. We can't end on a loss. Hold on. Let's go back into this. Let's check this out. We're going to drop one veto, bring in another... Damn it! Yeah. Like that. And one more game and we'll end it on a win right here. They do need to fix that for sure. I'd like to right-click and deduct and left-click and add if it's in my collection. We're going to end it on a win right here. And then our main man, Debo, will be back Saturday for a stream. Probably to play some of that Omniscience draft. Like a crazy man. That's definitely his kind of thing. This is good. This seems keepable, right? We're going to draw into other creatures. We've got a little bit of control with the prison realm. Let's keep it and just try it. Let's keep it and try it. Now, if this is traditional mono blue, which it appears that it is, it certainly appears that it is. And they tapped out. But unfortunately, there's no way for us to realm it this turn. And if they're running spell pierces, etc., we could be in a great deal of trouble here. We want them to tap out. Well, the prison realm's going to get us there as well, but the deputy would be absolutely epic. Spectral Sailor. So they've still got dive down. Unfortunately, I think we have to test whether or not they have it. The dive down or the spell pierce. We have to test it. Because we can't let them continue drawing cards. If we miss, we miss. Right? We have to test it at this point. We could wait, but they're going to continue drawing cards. So let's find out. Spell pierce, dive down, negate. Okay. That works too. We do have deputies. We upped it to 4. Essence scatter? Okay. I don't know if that was the correct play. I think actually it was reversed that time. 6 to adapt makes it... Well, 7 to adapt makes it tolerable, at least. For now. Opponent's going to combat full. Draws a card. Maybe looking for an answer to the Pride Mate. Okay. Puts our opponent on a pretty severe clock here, actually. Curious. Down to 4. Okay. No double blue for a counter. So Lyra's coming. Two, 4, 6, 8, 11. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. We'll see what we draw next turn. Hanged Executioner's a problem for sure. That's a problem. Would have been great to draw anything else. The Hanged Executioner, that's a problem for us. That may have sealed our fate, actually. No, they do not have lethal if they full swing, but that Hanged Executioner is going to catch our Johnny's Pride Mate. They'd be smart to catch the Dawnbringer since they can kind of stagnate what's going on with the Pride Mate. And we substantially devalue their position if we're able to find a Deputy of Detention. Yeah, we can get there. We do need to draw some creatures, though. Yep. Five, 7, 9, 11, 13. Rally of Wings could be really, really bad here at instant speed. And do we chump off the Angel of Vitality right now? I don't think so. I think we just take this damage. Unfortunately. So Twin Blade Paladin is exceptional here. But we're not over 25 life. Angel's what's keeping us alive. I agree. We'll swing the Orators just to see if we can get him to, or our opponent D. Nels, to block with those Spectral Sailors. Even though that actually was probably a mistake to swing with the Orators. We'll see, though. Looks like we're going to get an adapt here of one of the Terramanders. Boy, Deputy would be fantastic here, wouldn't it? If he attacks with anything... Oh, that's no good. That's a problem. Swinging with a 3/3, trying to draw a card. Do we let them draw a card? Yes. No blocks. Well, I mean... we gotta commit. We gotta commit. We gotta keep up the pressure. Yuck. There's that rally of wings. Yuck. They can't swing with anything or they die at this point. Oh, please swing with the Pteramander. 13. Loses the Curious Obsession. That is not what we needed. Beautiful. Let's see if they got a counterspell. Sure. No attacks. So it'd be 5, 9, 14. That's a rally of wings that they just drew is what we have to assume, right? And we go to block. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's a rally of wings. What did I call it or did I call it? Rally of Wings is good. That is a good card. And Settle would be fantastic in this deck. Probably not main board. Well, unless you're playing best of one, then Settle can be absolutely backbreaking. Totally backbreaking, in fact. One well-timed Settle if you've got 6 mana, followed by a Dovin's Veto. Gross. Well, I hate to end it on a loss, but we'll get it back for you tomorrow, Slippy. To all of you who tuned in tonight, thank you. Remember, we'll be back Saturday at 9 p.m. Probably for Debo's triumphant return to the stream. Hopefully he's feeling much better at that point. And if for some reason he can't make it, I will be back to keep you company for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But I would imagine that Debo's going to be back. So Slipknot, thank you, my friend. It's good to see you. Nate, thank you. Moon, thank you. Debo, thank you. Anybody else who's in the stream, be sure to give us a follow. It's a really easy way to support the stream for free. Head out to our website, www.lansego.com. Drop us one of your deck lists. We'd love to build it and play it on stream. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.